Verdugo. Not close with that one, and we're underway. And another ball. Just missed.
3-0.
And that's in for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Batting third, first baseman, Matt Olson.
One out. Runner at second. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Riley, the runner at second with one away. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swings through that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in Boston, and starting this one, Chris Sale. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Devers now. Sale, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. There's a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball, Austin Riley. Throw on to Olson. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Now it's Alex Bregman. That misses, and that's ball one. Next offering is fouled back. The lefty fires. Foul ball. Two outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. Here's the veteran second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Crochet back to work. And takes low for ball one.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
And that skips in the dirt.
3-1.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next to hit, Michael Harris the second. Swinging a foul straight back. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
One strike.
Inside, just missed. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. That K is his third of the game. So here's Murphy now. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Albies stands at first with one out. And there's a foul ball. Grounded to third. Could be two. Off balance beat. There's one. And that's two. Back now at Fenway. Now here is Trevor Story. And that's downstairs. 1-0. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-0.
In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That one hit to right. Fairchild sizes this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. And now here is Christian Campbell.
Second baseman, Christian Campbell.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Hit on the ground to short. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting seventh.
And next for the Red Sox, Abraham Toro. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
One ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-2.
2-2.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Stuart
Leading off for
Fairchild.
Atlanta, right fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Fairchild in his 3rd season in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, right field. Abreu makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Batting 9th, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Fastball for a strike.
No ball.
1 out, base is empty. Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And he went around. Ruled the swing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting
So the
left
lineup
fielder,
flips over.
Alex Verdugo.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Struck out swinging his first time. That's inside. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball 2. 2 balls. No strikes.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
2-1.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That one out to right. Corrals it. And that'll do it. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. That's worth the price of admission. It's 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And there's the strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Caught him looking for the K. So the batting order turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
1-0. Oh.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one in the air center field. Harris makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now
2
batting,
outs, base is empty.
designated hitter,
And next is the
Rafael
designated hitter,
Devers.
Rafael Devers. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. And that one upstairs. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Back here at Fenway
Leading
Park
off
as
for the
we go to
Braves,
the top
third
of the fourth.
baseman,
Now the
Austin
number 2
Riley.
hitter, Austin Riley. Ball one there. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Matt Olson up to the
Now
plate.
batting, the
He's
first
0 for
baseman,
1.
Matt Olson.
And that's outside. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Riley gets his lead at first with nobody out.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. And foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Flying to left his first time. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. Next pitch is downstairs. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and that is that. Back inside Fenway Park. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And there's a ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
2 balls, no strike.
On the outside corner, and it's 2-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And that one almost hit him. On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift off.
Here's Trevor Story. First pitch misses.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Outside, now 2-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That's down and in. A slider missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And Sale deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout.
Arcia to second, over to first, safe. Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Christian Campbell.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Wong in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Now one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pitch misses inside. 2-2.
2-2.
Lifted in the air, right field. Dives, and it gets by. 1 run is in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
And that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway, ready now for the 5th inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. Crochet back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. That one inside. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 down, base is empty. Stuart Fairchild digs in now. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. 2 down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta.
now to start the bottom of the 5th, and
Number
taking over on the
52.
mound, Dylan Lee.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this
Leading
bullpen has
off
some work
for
ahead
the
of him.
Red Sox,
Best case scenario
left
might be
fielder,
if he can come in here and get several quick
Duran.
outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Duran at the plate now. That's ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Now batting.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Alex
third
Bregman.
baseman,
1 for
Alex
2.
Bregman.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great.
Ouch, that one got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now
2 on
batting,
with 1 out.
shortstop,
Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Duran, the lead runner at second. Bregman over at first with 1 away. Popped up. Fairchild on the move. He's got it. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his
Now
highest
batting,
gear
the right
and go a long
fielder,
way to track that one down.
Abreu.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, that's fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Off the mark there. 1-1. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a swing and a drive. Throw cut off, now to the plate. The tag out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. Back here at Fenway. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia just missed. Arcia, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu on the move to the alley. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Alex Verdugo. Next up for the Braves.
Alex Verdugo.
The lefty, the 1-0. Fought off foul. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Here is Austin Riley. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. And I actually asked him, were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher? And he told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. And this is inside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson. There's a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one well upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch to Olson. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna. That's in there. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Up the middle. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Angel De Los Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Christian Campbell.
Campbell up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss.
Nope, that's off the plate.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. There's a strike. That one is upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Toro,
That's a ball.
the next to hit, takes ball one. Late on that fastball.
Ooh,
One ball,
Baya.
one strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And a foul ball. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And now it's even up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Pitch misses there. Full count, 3-2.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. So man aboard. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Go ball, one strike.
He swings and fouls one off. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Back in Boston,
Leading
all
off
set for the
for
start of the
Braves,
inning. And
second
here
baseman,
comes
Ozzie
Ozzie
Albies.
Albies to the dish. That one missing inside.
1-0.
And that's way high. And the count is 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela settles under this one, makes the grab, one down. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Clips the corner, and that is strike one.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
On the mound now, Justin Slayton. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over.
Now pitching for
We're
Atlanta.
back in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom of the
48.
7th. Rafael Montero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Duran stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Drops one down in front of the plate. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Here's Rafael Devers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Runner takes off. Throw. Save. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Montero fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Smoke to right, but he's got it. Throw into third. In there safely. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Shortstop.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Just missed.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That one 95 to finish him off. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Late swing, foul to the left. Duran at third. Bregman on at first with 2 down. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Stuart Fairchild.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
1 ball, no strike.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-1.
That misses. 3-1. There's a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now here is Orlando Arcia. That one's in there. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball. Story throws across the diamond 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Atlanta,
2 down,
left
bases
fielder,
empty.
Alex
Now the
Verdugo.
leadoff spot for the Braves, Alex Verdugo. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Oh, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Campbell makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Daysbel Hernandez.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 62, Daysbel
So digging
Hernandez.
in, Christian Campbell.
Leading off for the Red Sox, second baseman, Christian Campbell.
There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Outside low, and the count even 1-1. Ground ball, Olsen. And he handles it himself for the out. And
Now
stepping
batting,
in for
the
Boston,
first baseman,
Abraham Toro.
Abraham
0 for 3
Toro.
in this one. And the slider just misses.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That misses, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 outs, base is empty.
Wong.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed.
1-0.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-2. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. And that is out of play. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weissert.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Riley stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And that one is inside. Up the middle, makes a sliding stop over to first, and they get the out. Here is Matt Olson, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Matt Olson.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The Red Sox leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Braves down to their final out. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a slider misses down and away. Inside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. And you're fine.